for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red-eye flights. Hop straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head downstairs, they were like, see the crowd going ahead, they were like, so I stepped downstairs, they were like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going ahead, they were like, ooh yeah. Crazy, courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And third down throw incomplete as well.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And again, it's Bridgewater.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
taking it in from 24 yards out.
And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. So that a very nice looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They've got his man, complete.
Look at the big fella go.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 82 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely...
And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. And after all that, they're going to start out with unbelievable field position on the return. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he returns this to the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater.
Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Etienne looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1. One more time with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Gibbs straight ahead.
A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still 3rd and long.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
83 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye.
He just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Play action. It's Lawrence. Touchdown! Zay Jones from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars are back within a couple of the lead. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Here's a toss coming right. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try to do it again.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 61 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Another run for Gibbs here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit.
Scratch right, scratch left. God damn.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jags are back within a score. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3rd and long for Bridgewater. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Steps away. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly.
On 2nd and a long way to go.
Lawrence.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne.
31 yards.
And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it. Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground again here. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short like maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And the Lions first down.
first down throw for Bridgewater. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively, and second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Guys, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw, Bridgewater. Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Bridgewater now from the 50. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go play action now. Lawrence. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll roll him out right. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. What a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. On play action, Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. 4th down, they're going. Bridgewater.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Lawrence.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Now Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield.
And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Jaguars' 1st down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2.
Now he's flushed out right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Lawrence will throw.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is, and I think the ball's out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Oh, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The The Lions on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Bridgewater. This is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On third down, here's Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Desperation time. 4th down, Bridgewater. Now he'll take a shot for Peoples-Jones. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go play action with Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown! Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Bridgewater. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll run with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
2nd and 10.
13, Luke. Silver.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On play action, Lawrence rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
All right, let's go.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. Flush to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this ball recovered in the end zone. But hold on here. This is reminiscent of the old holy roller play. Ken Stabler, Dave Casper from back in the 70s. This will not be a touchdown. What happens here is it comes back out to the spot of the fumble. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Bridgewater on first down. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Able to fight through one tackle. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Bridgewater. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Here's a diving catch right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.